everyone and welcome to my channel. You are watching The Shy Sheep. So I've discovered the world of anime and I'm absolutely in love, and I really wanted to share that and be able to connect with other people. So I thought, why not start a YouTube channel? And maybe that seems like a bit of a big decision based on those reasons, but I thought that it would be really fun and, I don't know, a way to view my collection as well. But yeah, this decision has been heavily influenced by other anime figure YouTubers that I really love to watch, like Animbae and Gwyn Collects and Daijoububu. I think that's how you pronounce her name. But yeah, I'll link their channels in the description box when the video, I figure out how to do that. I wanted to make this channel to share all things anime because I love all things anime, art and merch and figures, but I did want to put a focus on figure collecting. So that's what the main focus is. So I thought I'd start off today with the very start or beginnings of my collection. I don't actually have that many figures to like show you in this video because I'm not exactly a money tree. I'm a student, so I don't have that much money, stored up, but I managed to buy 4 figures in the last 2 months, I would say. So I would say that they are figures that everyone would be able to appreciate. They're very precious to me, so I hope that you all love them. They are already unboxed, obviously, so I will be sure to show the boxes somewhere in the video so that you can see them. So this is the very first figure that I purchased. It is Saber's master version. You can see the little master symbol on her hand. And I chose this figure for a multitude of reasons, but the biggest one was that I love Saber. I think my boyfriend and I had just finished watching like most of the Fates by this stage, and I really love Fate Zero and Fate's Day Night. She's one of my favorite female characters, so I really wanted to get a Saber figure. So I was scrolling Ami as one does, and I came across this pretty Saber, and I had been watching a lot of videos on the different figures to try and figure out what I want my first figure to be. Everyone had nothing but good things to say about her, and I can see why. So I chose it because, first of all, it's by Alter. And apparently Alter does no wrong in anyone's eyes, so I thought that would be a good brand to go with as a first figure, to get a feel for everything. And she is so beautiful. She has so much detailing on her. I mean, she has little wrinkles in her socks, like it's insane. She has shading on her knees, both the front and back. There is so much shading on her clothing, her hair, her Excalibur, which is obviously covered up. Even the case, like the details of the silver, it's insane. And I really love how glossy her shoes are compared to the rest of her, which is matte. So, and her little hairpiece, it's so cute, but it's also very delicate, and I'm really scared that I'm just gonna brush past it one day and it's going to just collapse off her head. So I am quite careful with that. But yeah, her base is pretty simple, but it's not like it's plain. It has like, I guess what I would call like cloud patterns on it, and her name, well, they call her Master Artoria here, but it has her name on it, which I really like. I mean, everyone likes a beautiful base, but I'm not going to complain if it's a simple but elegant base too. So yeah, I plan on having a few Sabers in my collection just because I love the character. Alright, so the next 3, I guess, I got in like quick succession. I had some money saved up and I was like, I really want these 3. I feel like it's a rabbit hole though when you're like, I really want these 3, and then a few days or a month later you're like, wow, I actually really want this figure too. But yeah, I wanted to treat myself, and considering it was the start of my collection, I thought I deserved it. So one of these figures I would consider as a holy grail, because as soon as I found out about this figure, I watched many videos about her, and she has been one of the figures that I have been wanting since the enlightenment of anime and anime figures. She is a Saber, obviously, but it is the lovely Miss Saber Alter dress version. Now this figure is stunning. I was blown away by just how beautiful she is when she arrived. The dress sculpting is absolutely insane, and it looks, I just have no words. It's just too beautiful. The shading on here is amazing, and the silver trim or paint on the dress, like, it just elevates it to a whole nother level. The shading in her hair, her face, the way even her face is sculpted, her hair, like, it's not even just the dress that's amazing. I love how shiny her boots are again, and the creases and the little stitching on the back of the boots. It's beautiful. So I also, another thing that I wasn't expecting, but the little thin straps on her dress over here, they're not actually like painted on her. I don't know why I thought they would be, but I guess I just wasn't expecting this much detail. Like, they're attached to the dress, and like there's actually a gap between the strap and her chest. And I just thought that was amazing, that it wasn't just like flat, like it's actually separated. So that astounded me when I discovered this. And she, I don't know, I couldn't stop staring at her, and my boyfriend, my mom, we were all just staring at her. It's a big deal when a figure arrives. Everyone has to come and see it. So I got her from Mandarake pre-owned, although she was unopened, so I guess you could say that she was brand new. So she was excellently packaged, and she got here really fast. I live in South Africa, so shipping is pretty expensive here, since I generally tend to go with DHL because our postal system isn't that reliable. So it's pretty expensive to ship figures to me, but they are worth it at the end of the day. The next two that I got, I had also recently finished watching a series I really liked, if you can see a general trend of things here. But I really love Kaguya-sama, Love is War. I was watching one of Gwyn Collects videos, and she was recommending it, and I was like, you know, I want to watch that anime. It seems like it's gonna be funny and like a really good story. So I went to go and watch it, and I was not disappointed. I ended up really loving it, and I really love Chika, but Kaguya is my favorite because I can relate to her personality, I guess, in certain ways, and certain aspects of her life besides her wealth, you know, like that part is. But yeah, so I was also watching Gwyn Collects video, and I saw her unbox the kitty cat version of Kaguya and Chika, and I knew that I needed them in my life because I love cats and I love that show. And when they put on the kitty ears in the show, it was such a cute episode, and I knew that I needed them. So I went in search of them and I found them on Right Stuff Anime. I think for pretty much the original or the retail price. So I'll be showing Chika first. She is so cute and I think she's beautiful. I do not regret purchasing these at all. And there's a lot of shading on her. I actually thought that the black dress would be a bit flat, to be honest, because I didn't really know how they would, like, you know, put shading on a black dress. But there actually is quite a bit of shading on the black, especially like the parts that stick out. They're definitely, I don't want to say a lighter black because it's kind of contradictory, but it's a lighter shade of black. Or something close to black that's lighter than black. So there's a lot of shading on her dress and on her skin, like her knees are all shaded, her shoes are shaded, her hair has beautiful detailing in it, and her facial expression is so accurate and cute, and she just looks so happy. It just looks so chica, and I love the cat gloves. The little paw gloves are a huge selling point for me, and I love them so much. I would say that there's not as much detail as my Saber master figure, because her socks had like little crinkles in them and Chica's don't. And that's pretty much the only thing that I noticed that was like different in terms of detail. So it's really not much. So yeah, is the lovely Miss Kaguya-sama. I love her. I don't know how you can't love Kaguya. She is so sweet, and I don't know, my heart just feels so sad for her at some points in the show, and I don't know, I just resonated with her, you know? So I had to pick her up. If I had to pick up one of the two, I was going to pick up just Kaguya, but when it came down to it, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't not get Chica with her. She looked too lonely, and they're a set of kitty ears. Like, you can't. Well, I mean, you can, but I couldn't, so I have problems. So she is equally as beautiful and detailed as Chica. In fact, she actually has some crinkles in her shoes. Or wrinkles, if you don't like crinkles, I guess. I love how her dress flows, and how her pose is like more shy, or like, I guess, subdued than Chica's, which really matches Kaguya's personality. And I love the shading on her little like ribbon cloth thing in her hair. I don't really know what it is, but I really like it. And again, the kitty ears, you can see like the little Alice band here of the kitty ears, which is quite cute as well. And the bells, I mean, the bell is like just an extra dollop of cuteness. She also has amazing shading. You can see the shading in her arms. Maybe you'll actually be able to see it when I take some close-up footage of her. But yeah, the kitty gloves again, they're so cute, and I love Kaguya's expression here. She just looks so sweet and innocent and kind, and I really think they did this figure justice. And her personality, I don't think this figure is out of character of who she is. I think it's very Kaguya. Like, she's not posing like Chica. Like, I think they captured the personalities of the two girls very well. And I really like this light blush that they put on them. I think it looks so cute, and again, it adds just that extra dollop of cuteness that we're all looking for. That's it for this video, and I hope that if you did happen to come across this video and click on it, that you enjoyed it at least, and that hopefully you'll come back and watch some future videos that I put out. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope that you all have a lovely day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!